Thank you for watching Lyra Scoop. We are glad you are here.
Love and pleasure, Lyra Hotel, Uganda, and the world at large. Allow me to welcome to you, there is a contestant number 1. It's DJ Paul.
Thank you very much. I'm here to present my creative wear, which was inspired by my culture, and I would like to explain to you each and everything that is on my body tonight. I will start with what is on my shoulders. I have on the left a duro. This on the left represents a duro, which was used to store food. On my right, I take udero. Udero, we use it for winnowing. And then on my chest, I have a calabash. The same way my handbag today is also a calabash. The calabash was used for drinking water, maybe local brew, and also food. And then on the same note, I also have a drum. A drum symbolizes unity, because we only use the drum when it's during music time, dancing and also singing. So they use the drum for dancing. Gola, la raha raha, la kubukubu, madwonga atalo. And then on the same hand, I also have a choir. A choir name. Kawa yimia kuankal. Long head my bear, where hope one calo now and me a paper him down a chamo. And then my skirt is a bloom, a hat. Thank you very much.
Alright, contestant number 2.
And I'm here to display my creative wear. I am displaying the kikoi. It has vibrant colors which symbolizes beauty. It makes me bold and confident. And on my right hand, it's an axe. It was used back in the days to cut firewood and sometimes used in wars, which is emphasizing the spirit of strength, determination, and resilience. Thank you.
name is Laniero Ashley Priscilla, and I'm contestant number 3. I'm here to explain my creative wear. On my left hand, I'm carrying a winnowing tray that is used to sort millet grains or sorghum grains from chaff after harvest. The beads I have on are artistic expressions that showcase the beauty of our culture. The beads not only adorn the beauty of a woman, but they also foster our identity. The shea buds here, the shea nuts that I have here are used to get shea butter that we get cooking oil for cooking our local foods like lapena, malakwang. I'm wearing a groundnut soft dress because I want to raise awareness about proper waste management. I believe that preserving culture goes hand in hand with protecting our natural environment. Thank you.
My costume speaks of heritage, my costume speaks of culture, my costume speaks of origin. When you see the elephant, you understand the origin of the Acholi people through our legends, Gipiri and Labong. When you see this vegetation, you understand culture, you understand our vegetation. My costume covers also the water bodies that are vibrant in our current Uganda. And as well, I have a few of our cultural foods and our cultural tools as actually traditions around me. Here, I have a bahokwe. Here, I have some of the utensils that we as Acholi people use. I have a choir. In Acholi land, we use it more or less like a saucer. You know, more usual day-to-day saucer. For us now, this choir is the use for it. Then this tiny, let me even remove it for you to see.
Wow.
Then this is an abir. It is one of the oldest utensil materials that we have culture-wise. Then kikai, I have lapena. Ingay lapena, get it? Anyway, you will know by phone. Then kikai, I have chwa. Chwa is one of the most treasured foods in Acholi land because we use it in different preparations of different foods. My costume speaks of my culture and my heritage. Thank you.
What's in Uganda and the northern region, like a mam, bueno, a tudu, turkeys, and so on. I also have the animal skin, which symbolizes the different domestic animals in northern Uganda and in my culture. For example, diegi, diang, romo, and so on. You people, you don't know much about my culture, but let me tell you, with me, I stand strong with my culture. And the sack also helps you not to litter the environment. It makes you protect the environment. That's why whenever you want to throw it, you remember to make a cloth out of it and look beautiful like me. The beads with me here symbolize the beauty of us, the northern region, and the people of my culture. It makes us confident, strong, and bold enough to move across the country. Thank you. Good evening, once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abe Vanessa, and I'm here to represent my creative wear. My creative wear captures all the aspects of my culture, and we all know that culture tourism is one of the biggest types of tourism that's experienced in northern Uganda. And with me, my attire represents all the important aspects of my culture, starting with the beads around my neck and on my waist represent our different culture dances, like the Raka Raka dance. And then the feathers on my arms represent the Vola dance, which is a royal dance. And then also the Kikoi around my waist and on my chest represent the dressing attire of the women in northern Uganda. We all know that the women in northern Uganda wear Kikoi as a form of dignity and respect. And then the pot on my hand represents is a very important symbol in our culture, because it's not only used for preparing meals like bo and ngo, but it's also used to store grains and also water. And on top of that, it's also used for serving local alcohol, which is known as kwete or ting, which is a sign of unity, which promotes unity and togetherness in our community. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you contestant number 7.
Food, which portrays our cultural preservation. The part on my left hand portrays togetherness in my culture, because our elders gather together taking kwere in this pot, made in this pot. And also this same pot is used by the young girls to fetch water from the well. This portrays my cultural preservation. The kikoi on my right waist and the back cloth on my skirt shows my culture, because when you see my kikoi here, it is used during the introduction ceremony. We value kikoi so much. And also the nino and the maido on my skirt is used for making nino. It is also called a D in my northern culture. The feathers on my head, it is used for dancing in my culture. This shows how strong my culture is and firm how my culture is. These same feathers portrays leadership, kingship, Northern Uganda. My name is Achandoli Priscilla. I'll actually prefer to use my language since I am my culture. Dina binu kanyotu te kwaro pacholi keta bekere. Ichi acham ati kudero. Mano yam chan kitiyu kere me kwaro bel kitiyu kere me yero nyim kidera choli mokene. Ingura chan te kwarna no kitiyu kikari shows. Me welo jemi maro gunyoni wala ko ti cheme iwi akono ti kono makono eni kikero ki yechitake wano ngeo ni ke mielo ki bola am bola ke mielo kama dano mano ki mini ki wara itiena tie gara maro chan ki kwa ka nyira ki tuwe ki nyira kapi umeku man dano wen donye odd Aki unyu gara la kore dikali, kingiyo ni anyaka tika luika mo. Ano bene kiti yu kere, me mielo vola. Ipiara tiye ki skat. Skat eno chan, ki yubu ki kum yad. Yad edi wano wangiyo ni ki yubu ki kum yad kituba. Akoyo mati. Mama, I can't go jail. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me explain to you my creative wear. The drums and the shield at my back symbolizes the music and the traditional dance of northern Uganda. My top has been crafted out of Nino and Amalakwang, symbolizing the traditional foods that we have in northern Uganda. My top is also made of a rounded building. This symbolizes the community setting and the homesteads that we have in northern Uganda. This is called Otloom. My skirt has been made of 3 layers. The first layer symbolizes the 2 strong tribes that we have in northern Uganda. The first one is Liech, which symbolizes, the first one is Rhino, which represents the Lao people, and we call it Liech. In English it is elephant. The second one, I beg your pardon, the first one is a rhino, and in local language we call it a moha. It represents the Lao people. The second one is an elephant, and we call it Liech. It represents the Acholi people. The second layer has been crafted of a red painting and the beads, which symbolizes the cultural practices that we have in northern Uganda, with the beads symbolizing the natural beauty of the northern Ugandan people. The third layer symbolizes the herbal medicine, and the feather symbolizes the birds that we have in northern Uganda, and this clothing right here symbolizes the natural heritage of northern Uganda. I came up with this idea to create awareness that preservation of our culture is a tool to creation of peace, unity, and development of northern Uganda. Thank you. Mama, I really don't care.
Thank you for watching Lyra Scoop. We are glad you are here.
What